7 News Detroit starts right now with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news coming to us from Warren, where 2 people were killed and 2 police officers critically injured after a serious crash between a police cruiser and a Dodge Durango. Now, we were given an update by Warren Police shortly after 7 a.m. The 2 people who were inside the Dodge were killed. 2 officers in the police cruiser are in critical condition. Police confirm that this was not a police chase. 7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall is at the scene for us there on Schoenherr and Prospect. And Ryan, what have you learned since that briefing with the police?
Well, we've learned that not only did police confirm that this wasn't a police chase, but while we were here on scene, there was another police chase that was happening. There was a police chase that was happening on the other side of Warren. But I do want to talk about the very serious situation here on the corner of Schoenherr. I'm standing on Prospect, but the actual contact between the Warren Police Squad car and this Dodge Durango is on the next street over, which is Sherman. Let me step out of this way for just a second here. A very, very serious situation, a very active scene right now. Believe that both passengers in this Durango are dead. You can absolutely see the devastation of this Dodge Durango right here, as well as the devastation on the squad car. The 2 police officers currently in critical condition. Not exactly sure what happened or what caused this accident, but this Durango appears to be flipped over. We talked to Warren Police Department Lieutenant John Gajewski, who spoke to 7 News Detroit, and this is what he had to say about all of this morning.
It appears the officers were southbound. They were not involved in a vehicle pursuit. We do know that. But as far as their exact purpose and the driving behaviors beforehand on both the officer's vehicle and the Dodge Durango, it's just too early on to tell. I don't want to speculate. We want to get to the bottom of this just like everybody.
And Lieutenant Gajewski absolutely said this is a tough day for Warren Police. This police cruiser right here you're looking at, absolutely a mangled mess right now, as there has been an officer involved accident between this police cruiser and the Dodge Durango. I'm gonna step back on camera here. What we had been hearing from some neighbors that live here on Prospect, the street just kind of adjacent to Schoenherr right here, is that between 4 and 5 o'clock this morning, they believe that there could have been a police pursuit of multiple vehicles, possibly multiple police cars in a pursuit. But what the police department has told us, what Lieutenant Gajewski told us on scene, is that this was not, in fact, a police pursuit. And then while all of this was happening, as we said off top, then there was actually a police pursuit where several squad cars had to break off from the scene. They were actually telling us to push back from Schoenherr because they didn't know exactly what was going to happen, if that pursuit was going to come down into this hot zone here. But certainly a tough morning for these officers, a tough morning for people here on the scene, and parents trying to get their children to school this morning, not knowing where streets are cut off, what's happening, but certainly a very difficult morning. I mean, as we get information, we'll get it to you on air and online. We're live here in Warren. I'm Ryan Marshall for 7 News Detroit this morning.
I tell you what, officers risk their lives every day when they go to work, and we're thinking about those 2 officers in critical condition, and obviously the families of those 2 people who were killed in the Dodge Durango. Ryan, thank you for your reporting this morning.